What's good, YouTube? And today we have a little something different. This isn't going to be a gameplay video. We're not going to be on MLB The Show, but this will be MLB The Show related. With Team Affinity Season 4, Stage 4, whatever you want to call it, coming out in about 4 days. I don't know if it's on the 10th or after the 10th, but as of recording this is the 6th. Couple disclaimers. This is not my list of predictions. This is kind of a quote-unquote collab video. These were custom-made cards. These are not cards that are confirmed yet. We have no idea some of these teams' cards. Now, some teams have already been announced, and I will show you those. But as of right now, not all of them are confirmed. Now, without further ado, let's hop into some predictions. First things first, I have to give a shout out to MLB 20 Card Art for making these for me. I will leave his Twitter link in the description if you guys want to check him out. Show you guys. So, the Tigers has been announced. As you can see, it's MLB The Show's official Twitter page. The Tigers is Al Newhouser. The Dodgers is Duke Snider. The Cardinals is Bob Gibson, who I actually did have right in my predictions. Again, these aren't my predictions. For the Royals, it's Brett Saberhagen. For the Blue Jays, it's John Olerud. For the Brewers, it's Paul Molitor. I also predicted this one right. And for my Chicago Cubs, it's Greg Maddux. Now, with that out the way, let's take a look now here. For the New York Yankees, Carter has Reggie Jackson, milestone cards for his 500 career home run club. I don't know who this is going to be. I truly think this could be a Mickey Mantle. You could even throw in the debate of Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, maybe even Jason Giambi. There's a bunch of guys here that you might already know or see. I don't think Reggie is going to get a card because he has that 95 card that can get up to a 98. I just don't see Reggie Jackson getting a card. Moving over to the Minnesota Twins is Harmon Killebrew, signature series card. I don't know. I do believe he has a 91. I personally thought this could be Walter Johnson because he doesn't have a high diamond card, but we'll have to see. Moving over to the Boston Red Sox, we have Tristan Casas, first baseman, future star. I would imagine that this is a top prospect in their organization. I don't think he has a card, and if he doesn't, I don't think he would get a future stars card if he doesn't have a prospect card. Moving over to the Tampa Bay Rays, we have Wade Boggs, a 3,000 hit club milestone card. I don't know about the Rays. I really think this could be a Fred McGriff. I don't remember who I originally had for the Rays, but I don't necessarily think this will be it. I think Boggs is way more known as a Red Sox than he is a Ray. So I don't know who else you could throw up here. I personally thought, as it dawns on me, that this could be a future star Shane Baz or Baz. But Wade Boggs is a solid option, too. Coming in for the Orioles, I don't think this is any shock from anybody. It's future stars Adley Rutschman. Enough said. He's the #1 overall prospect. He has a prospect card. I would be shocked if it's anybody else other than Adley. Unless it's like some type of legend that we're missing. But like we have Eddie Murray. We have Cal Ripken's 99. So I don't know off the top of my head who this could be other than maybe Jim Palmer. But even then, I believe he has a 95. Moving on to the White Sox, we have Prime Minnie Minoso, who we did see last year. I believe he was in the XP reward path. So I don't know. I definitely think this is a great option. I know he has that 42 card, but that's only a 90. And now that I think about it, I think this is a great pick, and I think he has a legitimate shot at getting it. Another guy I also thought was Frank Thomas. Either one of them are very worthy of getting it. Moving over to the Detroit Tigers. Now, this one was confirmed, but he had Al Kaline, but we all know it is Hal Newhouser. I still wanted to go over this card because I think this card was kind of sick. Al Kaline definitely was a great option, but like I said, you have Hal Newhouser that is confirmed, and But I would have loved to see an LK line. Moving over to the Kansas City Royals, no shock. This has to be future stars Bobby Witt Jr. I think he's their top prospect. I think he's 3rd overall in MLB. You gotta call him up. I can't be surprised if this isn't anybody else other than Brett Saberhagen, of course. Because he was unfortunately revealed as the Royals. But yet again, I am still going to show you guys this card, because why not? For the Cleveland Indians, we have Signature Series Bob Feller. I think this is another great choice, and I definitely think this is a legitimate shot. I don't see anybody else getting a card other than Bob Feller for the Indians. For the Houston Astros, we have 50 Doubles Club milestone Craig Biggio. This is who I think would get it. It just makes sense. If we do get this card, I hope he has catcher secondary. He was my endgame first baseman, or not first baseman, second baseman last season. So I'm kind of curious to see how this card will play, but I kind of hope it is. I also factored in Jeff Bagwell. I definitely think we could see him in his 99, but they did that last year for Team Affinity 3 with him. So I'm kind of hoping it's not him, but could be legitimately an option. Going over to the Angels. Now, this one's a shocker. Francisco Rodriguez for the 60 save club, looks like. I think that's 61. I don't know. I feel like this would be more of an Angel, or not an Angel, Tiger Brewer card, maybe. I would love to have this card in the game. I just don't see it happening. For the Oakland Athletics, we have Jason Giambi. I personally, this was my prediction, and I truly think he has a legit shot. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other A's legends. We already have Vida Blues 99, and we already have Lefty Groves 99. This just makes the most sense. For the Texas Rangers, we have Pudge Ivan Rodriguez. This does make a ton of sense. Michael Young already has his card. There's not really another guy that's deserving to get a card like Pudge, so this is another one's a clear cut, I think, is a lock. Moving on to the Miami Marlins, Gary Sheffield. I think this is great too. I kind of think this could be a lock. I don't necessarily know if it is or not. We already have Miggy's 99 as a Tiger, so you would have to think this would be a lock, and I think this is a great choice. Jimmy Rollins is next up for the Philadelphia Phillies. This is also my prediction that I had. Very well could see this, and I really hope it is, because I really liked him last year, and it just makes the most sense. Unless we see a Ryan Howard, I don't think anybody else is going to get other than Jimmy Rollins. Moving on to the Seattle Mariners, we have future stars Julio Rodriguez. I truly think this is going to be another lock unless they throw a curveball at us. It just has to happen. Enough said. Moving over to the New York Mets, Tom Seaver. Kind of a lock here too. Mike Piazza already has a 99 card, and it's with the Dodgers. Can't really think of anybody other than the Mets. Maybe Gary Carter, but he comes into play a little bit later. Next up is the Atlanta Braves. It is Eddie Matthews. I don't think Eddie Matthews will get this card. I truly think it's Hank Aaron. If it's not Hank Aaron, you're missing a big opportunity here unless you're going to make him a World Series award or a collection award. Speaking of Gary Carter, here he is for the Montreal Expos. This is my prediction. Can't really think of anybody else for the Expos / Nationals. Vlad got his card. There's not really any other legends other than Carter. Makes sense. Make it happen. 99 Bob Gibson was announced already. This is who MLB Cards had, or Carter had for their predictions, and obviously it was right. I still want to showcase this card because I think this is really dope. Moving on over to the Pittsburgh Pirates, he's got Honus Wagner. I'm really hoping it's Willie Stargell. We don't usually see a high diamond card of his card. My prediction is Willie Stargell. Although Honus Wagner is a phenomenal option, we don't have Ty Cobb, even though I'm an idiot and he's a Tiger. Never mind that, but Honus would be a great option. Think it could happen. Moving on to the Cincinnati Reds, we have Barry Larkin. Kind of has to happen. I don't see George Foster getting a card. Johnny Bench has a 95, and I don't think there's any other legends that I'm thinking off the top of my head. So Barry Larkin's kind of a clear-cut favorite here. Moving on over to the Colorado Rockies, we have Todd Helton. Yeah, just they don't have many options. I think Todd Helton for sure has to be the pick. If not, I'd be very shocked. Coming in for the San Francisco Giants, we have Willie McCovey. I'm going to be honest, I hope it's Willie Mays, but I think Willie Mays will be another reward, probably World Series like it was last year, but McCovey's a great pick, and with a lot of good first basemen, he could be a legit contender to be your top first baseman. Coming in for the Arizona Diamondbacks, we have 50 home run club milestone Luis Gonzalez. Yeah, I think this is kind of obvious. Hopefully, they don't have any other players, or at least legends that I can think off the top of my head. Unless they go with, like, a future stars, I don't expect them to go somebody other than Luis Gonzalez. For the Dodgers, he had Fernando Valenzuela, who I thought too, but we all know he's Duke Snyder, just another one I wanted to showcase. And I do believe this is the final one. San Diego Padres, CJ Abrams, future stars, another top prospect in their organization in all of baseball. I think this just is a clear-cut favorite and most likely to happen. And that indeed is all of them. I know this is a little different, but I want to get this video out before the predictions or the reveal all of them. Even with some reveals, I still thought this was a great idea. Thanks again to MLB 20 Card Art for lending me these card arts. But if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces!